And then, so when you start to think through the ultimate vision of Lightning, what does that look like? Like, where are we headed, or what's the thing that has everyone excited as to if Lightning is successful? Here's what the Lightning Network can actually achieve.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the way I really see it is it's really building that new internet, right? And I think that's maybe it's probably used pretty often in the crypto space, and it's maybe a little overused. But seriously, like when you think about the being able to use money just like the way that we use TCP/IP today, and being able to send satoshis like in along with this image or a message or whatever it is a really crazy and novel idea to be able to send money the way that we send the internet packets, right? And when people are applying that to things like the chat applications, being able to listen to podcasts and stream money to the creator, it creates a relationship between the content creator and the consumer, like this one-to-one, and you can do it completely peer-to-peer and be able to really do all of these new things that are on top of the Lightning Network that haven't really been able to be done before, or at least if something was similar, you had to trust some intermediary. You had to like use Venmo or something to like be a middleman in between these things. And so it's really unlocking a whole new way of sending the value between people, and is doing it in a way that is also could be super finite, right? You can send fractions of a cent to someone, over and over and over again. For like, imagine sending someone a Venmo for 1 cent for an hour. Like that's crazy. But being able to do that while you're listening to a podcast or messaging and whatever it is, it's really unlocking a whole new way that we use the internet.
When you think about Lightning being built and continuing to kind of gain adoption, infrastructure is obviously really important. You run a business called Voltage that is specifically focused on Bitcoin infrastructure made easy. What is Voltage and how does the product work?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we're a Bitcoin infrastructure provider. So we've created a platform that makes it super easy to spin up Bitcoin nodes and Lightning nodes, along with some other open source technology that makes those even easier to use. So through our platform, you can come sign up and create a node in about 2 minutes and be up and running on the Lightning Network. Really, I created the platform out of the frustration of trying to set up a node myself and really get onto the network and spending hundreds of dollars only to have everything fail and the maintenance. So we really created a platform that is super easy to use and gets you up and running like in 2 minutes. And we handle all of the non-sexy stuff on the back end of networking, backups, all of this stuff. So you can come create a node and hook up your wallet or just hit the APIs directly and just get started using the Lightning Network in virtually no time at all.
So if I'm a user, I come to Voltage and I say, hey, I'd like to spin up a Lightning node. What's happening on the back end? What is the work that you're having to do for me to get me set up and off to the races?
Yeah, so we have a pretty complex like backend system that handles a lot of things. But really, when you're creating a node, a Lightning node, it has to connect into a Bitcoin full node because it has to validate those transactions onto the main chain. And then you also have to do the bootstrapping of like the network, which is like graph syncing to figure out, okay, where are the other nodes at on the network? And then you also have to set up all of your settings to enable which APIs you want, what kind of backups you want, all of these really intricate details. So we really handle all of that provisioning of your node, the Bitcoin node, connecting into the other network, finding the other nodes on the network. And so the whole bootstrapping process is what we create or what we manage for you. And then taking that step further into once you start using the product, doing things like version upgrades and trying to do failovers to new nodes, all of those things, we have solutions for.
And so obviously, I think this is super fascinating and a really valuable business idea, so much so that I invested in the business. But what metrics can you share with us of kind of progress to date or any signs that you have of, okay, Voltage works and people want to use this?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have a pretty extensive list of customers that are fairly popular in the Lightning Network space. So you can think about like Adam Curry and his podcast Index and Dave Jones. They are using us to manage their Lightning node. And when the whole podcasting 2.0 movement that's going on right now, they receive like a portion of virtually all podcasts that are getting played. And so that's a huge amount of volume going to their node. And that was something that they really didn't know much about, and they couldn't manage a whole lot. They didn't have the time to manage all this stuff. So that's where Voltage really came in to take over that for them, and they can start working with all of these companies to enable this podcasting 2.0. And then we think about people like Sphinx Chat and the Zion that just got released today. These are a pretty new way of doing the Lightning Network, in that they provision nodes on behalf of users, and then when you sign up, you are assigned a node, and those are in the thousands of nodes for their customers. So we've really seen some good success, both in like the size of nodes and like the size of volume that is coming through the platform, and then also just strictly in the number of nodes. It's been pretty vast as well. So there's a lot of different use cases, a lot of different markets that are coming into play here, but all of them are really, I think, seeing value out of the platform and are really onboarding in a big way.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching that clip of the Best Business Show. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you know when we go live every weekday, and then head to SoFi.com/pomp so that you can get an account and we can get after it.